Yo, what's up guys, welcome back, next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. Let's zoom in. Previously we saw that Zodiac won against Spellbook, so Zodiac is currently leading. But Clownblade, kinda like a surprise, currently sitting at 0 points. Because it lost its matchup 3-0 against Zodiac, right? And the next one, as you see here right side, I saw that more people see that Clownblade has the advantage over the much older deck. What is it? 7 years? 7-ish years. A difference between both decks, but there's a couple of advantages for both. First of all, speaking for Clownblade, it has that extra deck, that toolbox, looking at Lavalval Chain, looking at one of the most broken exceeds being Shockmaster. But on the other hand, looking at the TeleDAD deck list or deck, is that it does pack some shenanigans. Sure, you have a kinda strong synchro engine, synchro cards, but I mean, compared to nowadays, they aren't that strong. But back in the day, this was fantastic. The one problem here is, of course, Shockmaster preventing monster effects, and this was basically the inevitable, I guess. The problem here is the Sire Dragon Infinity. The Gorse in hand would have been fantastic, unless they called monster effects, but I don't think so. No. Shockmaster still needs to use its effect, if I'm not mistaken. And Cyber Dragon Infinity still not attacking, right? Right? I think Lavalval Chain could still attack, or could have attacked. Rightfully so. I think Shockmaster caught spells. Yeah, makes sense. Especially pre-Psytech, there is no Royal Oppression or whatever. And alright, I spoke about MVPs. Both decks looking at main deck, side deck. Speaking of MVPs, Oppression might be an MVP. I think an advantage post-side deck is that the zombie deck, and that was kind of popular, speaking of traps, that was kind of popular back in the day. I remember it very well, the deck side decking, main decking, skill drain, oppression, and stuff like that. So thanks to pre-errata Bryonic, we can set up the Crush card, which should be powerful, that should be good. So we get information, we get rid of 4 cards from their hand, that's fantastic, and we get information that both of the last cards are indeed Fiendish Chain. That could be a problem, not going to lie. Again, what is it? Impermanence basically, but the monster cannot attack. So we go all in, right? This was expected. Bryonic not able to attack. Effect is also negated, but you can still discard for cost. Could be important. It could be important again getting those zombies in the graveyard, but as you know, Royal Oppression can be used by the opponent as well. You could be gimmicky if it wasn't for the Fiendish Chain, like bounce your own oppression and then start building up your field. They are still under pre-errata Crush card. Pre-errata Crush card, one of the most broken cards ever, like back in the day. Insane card. Here, I guess you're just hoping to draw Typhoon or whatever. Let's see. Juraguero, I think that's the name, right? Yeah, does it give it the permanent attack boost? I'm not so sure though. Let's see, attack over Trick Clown, damage step, so we can't oppression here. So they keep the Trick Clown, which again might bite me later, right? As in them keeping both level 4s on the field. They just need to draw a Typhoon. But I think we have a skill drain set, just in case. So let's see, again, stallish game, grindish game, that's the deal with the floodgates. They have Dark Hole, but I mean, we can indeed oppression the Trick Clown, and I guess they kinda hope that I don't draw a big attack monster, that we lose to our own oppression and own floodgates, because we can't use teleport. I mean, we can, but it will force them to pay 800, and that, what is it, they are left at 3300. And they keep drawing monsters in general, so this is an okay top deck. It's one of the stronger beat sticks in the deck, especially with oppression on field. And can we still pay? Yeah, we can pay once, but this might be a problem though, because now we are forced to pay. We are left at 100 life points, and they can go for Head Trigger and go for Lavalval Chain, and that's 100 damage. So we basically lose to our own floodgates. It is what it is. Okay. Speaking of floodgates, look at the hands. This hand is much better. Okay, we have a couple of options. The thing is that sure, Oppression hits your own Stardust as well, but at the same time, Stardust Dragon can play under Skill Drain. Plus, you know, it protects your board as well. Plus, Colossal Fighter, like back in the day, Mirror Match, having Oppression on field, having Skill Drain on field with Colossal Fighter, that was really, really strong. Because Colossal again works under both Floodgates. And that's important, I guess. We have the Degree, Roll Degree, like an OG trap card. I remember it was one of the most expensive cards back in the day. What was it, Tournament Pack 2 or something like that? Really expensive, really good as well. Okay, so 1 to 2. We go second, draw 6. They have a slow start. I guess for the Clownblade deck that's not really a surprise. Because of the couple Cyber Dragon-alike monsters. They do have Thunder King though. So let's see, the failure doesn't really matter that much because again we are able to discard due to cost, get our zombies in the graveyard. The level 6 zombie might be important to attack over their monster, and I think we are going to do that, and I think we don't have to fear any traps as well, or I might be mistaken. So Stardust just in case, Hades, I think that's the name, attacks into Juggler. Now that's important, very similar to back in the day, what was it, Dark Ruler Hades, and the Synchro as well. Whenever you, oh no, it was Baltar, Dark Baltar the Terrible, like you attacking into a Cine. Was it Baltar? I think it was Baltar. One of the OG fusions, or was it Fiend Skull Dragon? Far too long ago. Long story short, you can use Juggler, you can, you know, banish it from the graveyard, but it won't resolve, so that's important. So 2-2. Okay, we're going second again, and this looks like a very solid opening hand. The problem here is a potential Shock Monster, but we have Skill Drain and Crush Card. Problem now is we need to get the Crush Card live, and Shock Monster probably calling spells? Yeah, that makes sense. So this could be a problem. Yeah, set everything. The Skill Drain might come in clutch to prevent them from setting up a big board, to prevent them from resolving Shock Master, so the Skill Drain almost kinda keeps me in the duel. 1000 Blades, that's the OG combo of the deck. Utopia basically being a big beat stick. The thing now here is that if they can't push for game, then this Crush card is going super hard. This is going really, really hard, this Crush. We can, yeah, what was, oh no, yes, go, obviously. So double Allure, Burial to get, you know, the Malicious back in graveyard, and probably we go for Stardust, right? Card of Safe Return for the extra draw, so this is not a minus. Thought Ruler, why Thought Ruler though? The effect is sneaky. Ah, okay, yeah. Okay, we are forced to chain Crush card here, which obviously is solid. Why Thought Ruler? What was I thinking? The life points? Ah, okay, yeah, because of the life points and degree. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Because we were low on life points, right? So, again, not getting cheesed by a stronger monster, I guess. So the zombie engine coming in clutch, again, thanks to Burial from a different dimension. Burial Neck, we are able to spam our field full of big synchros. Another Burial Neck, which is live by the way, so we are able to bounce and are able to attack for game. I think we are able to eventually attack for game. Failure is fine. It keeps their 1000 Blades on field, which is basically just, you know, a big beat stick. And now I think we should be able to attack for game. Yeah, what can I do, right? So, GGVP.